Guardian, Blue is still working her way through that encrypted data. Until she's done, all we can do is speculate. Spider claims to know someone who can get us behind the Imperium firewalls. It's not my first choice, but we're out of options.
It's time to make a deal, my darling friends.
He wants you to shoot through his problems.
Oh, I've missed your inside blow. So direct and now so loud. Welcome back to the Tharsis Expanse. Do you like my barge? It's one of a kind. A hull alloyed from long-trip captures. Sails woven from Tara bottle super silk. I could go on. Hurry to our summit, my fearsome retainer.
Code in here is wicked, real anti-Guardian. Got light deadfalls everywhere. The Pikers didn't write this.
Of course not. They stole it from the young Empress Kaido.
Wait, we're allies. Why would Kaido have anti-ghost encryption?
Contingencies, my dear. No, there is an outpost across the basin. The Pikers want it. Clear it out, and the shank is yours. One last thing. It's a totality division post. Make sure none of your new friends survive to rat you out.
That's it? Alright, deploying the shank.
If everyone involved in this transaction is on the level, This shank should splice the Imperium data terminals for us, and get us their plans quick. Frankly, that's a big if, but we don't have much of a choice. If there's a weapon like this out there at any scale, it's too much. All right. I've got the first tranche of data. Reviewing it now. Anti-baryonic scoops. Infalling density reservoirs. Large-scale superannealing. These are plans for a colossal dark matter projector. A system that uses the same energy as the Nine. Zavala was right. They're building a weapon. left vehicles loaded in the walker bay. Grab one. Just received another data packet from the Shank. A moment. The nearly functional prototype is on a ship. Imperium Registry. Bahaghari, pull it up on our scopes.
Wait, that's the ship Eris and I saw bleeding 9 energy. It's headed into Mars's orbit.
Stopping that ship just became our first priority. Guardian, you have multiple hostiles converging on you.
It's relics. They're godless ether guppies.
Sending its loyalty is cheap. Guardian, the Pikers are trying to kill you.
Get back here. If any fighters try to stop you, kill them. Deal respond.
Noah's saying. That's proof. Bale and I got the same needle through us. I can't say no.
You reason for going? If some guard told you to? That's not a plan. That's a fear. Don't go.
She dies if I don't go. And I made it also. I can't say no. Tell the others I'm sorry.
Bikers are trying to cover their tracks. Very ugly business, but you and them.
Same bullshit. And I will give you bars.
Spider isn't here. He ran. Well, weapons free. to override your walker. Dismount. Get out of there.
Imperium battle net is lighting up. It's loose. Tapping you in.
My champions, my will embodied. You engage the thing that killed your comrades. Leave nothing of them, not even particles, to comb and glue with the sand. Our road to Tarbottle is befouled. Clear it and advance.
More troopers inbound. Spider. No attachments, Bard, are you?
I would die for her. If I were there. Guardian, you have killed gods. I have built enterprises. My assets are unassailable. Revive them! Legionnaires, you are blessed by eternity. You are fearless against the light. Death is a moment. Glory extends beyond and before.
Leader of the Imperium, broadcasting over open comms. That's a brazen move. They must not consider us or the Syndicates much of a threat.
No way, too many. Just get out of here!
barge is gone. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's go, Guardian.
Drift is ditching us, Chad. The splicer shank's safe, and that Imperium disk is as good as decrypted, but Drift is taking the derelict into orbit. He's after the Nine and Bale, following his vision. That lint liquor won't hear me out, but he always listens to you. Go after him, will you?
Hey! Have you lost your mind?
We both know I've done worse, Blue. Sorry, fire team. I need Bale to trust me. He's just a kid. And a Guardian is a terrible thing to waste. No!
Agents of the Last City, welcome back to Mars. We've ended the lives of dozens of Guardians and Ghosts on Tarsus. Nightfall has nullified their light. And only hollow shells remain. The 13th understanding in the 7th Book of Sorrow states that to rend one's enemies is to see them not as equals, but objects, hollow of spirit and meaning. Nightfall does it gladly. We won't stop with Tarsus, no. Nightfall is coming for the last city. The time of Guardians as shepherds of humanity is over. You are supposed to protect the people, not rule them. The Vanguard must evacuate the city, or be eradicated when Nightfall fills your sky.
Telemetry confirms Drifter fired off his NLS drive. He's long gone. That warship that fired on Tarsus has left orbit. Imperium Command Net just lit up with chatter that a weapons test has concluded. That was Nightfall. Sorry, Hoss. Ida was at ground zero in the blast. She's okay. But better come on back.
I didn't understand what was happening at first. All those guardians and ghosts.
Dozens of casualties, every one of them irreplaceable. And Drifter has disappeared without a trace.
That life always cuts and runs. We can't rely on him.
It was all so normal. But then, that horrible light. How many guardians would those ghosts have found? How many people would they have saved? Bale was right there, and all I could do was hide.
For now, we should focus on stopping Bale. The city is his next target. The Vanguard will be focused on preparing for an extinction-level event. In the meantime, we have leads to follow. Guardian, we need you ready.
Drifter's running a Bale. Thinks his vision is saying Eris will die if he doesn't. As if we can't change that. I'm through trying to stop his foolishness. He can chase the 9 without me.
Hey, hero. You gotta know, I had nothing to do with the Tharsis Nightfall attack. Bale sprung it as soon as I took off to meet him. Sorry I had to shrug you in orbit. I hoped Bale just needed guidance, but he's a dredgen, through and through. And now, so many lights lost. I tried to reach out to Blue. She's cut me off. I guess I don't blame her. I got my in with Bale. His other voice gives me the visceral chills. But they think I'm along for the ride. Only thing is, I'm not sure I know exactly what I'm looking for. Bale is one messed up son of a gun. He's been calling himself a weapon. But we both know there's only one. So what did Six pick him for? I'll see what I can learn. About Nightfall and the Imperium. I'll be in touch, hero.